Tomorrow, my dad and I are going to be fishing a bass tournament. I haven't fished a bass boat tournament in about 4 years. I sold my bass boat in 2016, and it's been that long since I fished a bass tournament. I've fished a few kayak tournaments here and there, but not actually a legit bass boat tournament. So we're going to be fishing the Volunteer Bass Trail. It's on Watts Bar Lake on August 1st, and $3,000 first place, guaranteed. Is $150 per team, and it's summertime. We went fishing last week on last Saturday, and my dad caught one like 16-inch spot, but I didn't have a bite, so it's gonna be super tough. Or at least last week was super tough. Tomorrow's hopefully gonna be better. It should be probably upper 80s. Cloudy most of the day and possible thunderstorms. So I'm figuring on top water in the morning, and then after that, once the sun gets up a little bit, probably go deep, like football jig, crankbait, swim bait, stuff like that. If that doesn't work, maybe go shallow again. But I've got, these are my rods rigged up. First off, I have a drop shot. Hopefully I won't need that tomorrow. Second, I have a shaky head. I could see definitely using that probably, especially if we go up shallow or maybe even some deeper stuff too. I've got top water stuff. I've got a top water popper. It's a Berkley Bullet Pop 80. I've got another top water. It's a Heddon Zara Spook Jr. And then another top water. It's a Boogerman Buzzbait, which they don't make anymore, but they're awesome. Next I have a 6XD. And then next, 3/4 football jig, 3/4 ounce football jig. It's a Pure Poison, the local guy here that makes them. And then last up, I have a Whopper Plopper 110. So all this top water stuff, I'll start out using in the morning and then retie throughout the day. So that's my game plan. That's my setup. See y'all in the morning for hopefully a good day of tournament fishing. Yep. Good morning, everyone. Fixing to blast off our tournament. We're boat 85 and gonna be back by 3:10. It's kind of overcast right now.
Number 7 just pulled out. Drop the camera.
Yeah.
And we're shooting at this thing in the dark because we had to do no practice. So we
Yeah.
just kind of.
We went last Saturday and we caught one little fish.
We're just gonna go hit our deep spots. See what happens. Just go fishing.
Yeah.
Expensive tournament just to go fishing at. Hey, I ain't got to fish all year. So this is number 7 time I've been on the water. This is July.
Well, I've probably been 3 or 4 times as all.
82, 83, 84.
Go behind that.
Remember, boat check will be back in the creek this afternoon. 85, 86, 87.
Thank you.
Good to see y'all.
You too.
Appreciate you being here this morning.
Thank
Hey, you
you.
holler at me this evening, we'll give you a plug for the store.
Okay. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, boat check will be back in the creek this afternoon.
dump's all over there, then that's where we always start over there, I thought. Either way. Yeah, first cast of the tournament. Yeah. Mine ain't clacking. There it goes. But if you're doing a buzzbait, I'm gonna do something different.
Well, I was thinking about doing something different too. Fish are probably scattered out here. Yeah.
What color is yours?
Right.
Mine is too.
This would be a good spot for you to calm down. I feel like I'm missing these stunts on small crankbait. Get on.
Switched over to Spook Junior. Didn't have anything on the buzzbait yet. There's grass.
Grass? Oh, I see it.
It's little. It's skimming on top of water.
Net.
No,
If it's a bass.
it is a bass. First fish on jerkbait. Those little. So they're suspended. Yep.
Looking up on them big old schools of memory.
First fish on a Duo Realis jerkbait, a deeper one. So the fish are suspended out here on this shelf thing we got going on. That's why I tied this. I didn't even bring a jerkbait. Oh, go.
Get one?
Yeah, it's a good one.
Good one?
Yeah. I felt it. I felt him hit it good. It ain't fighting good. No, he's right here. If it's a bass. No, it's a white bass. No, it's a catfish. How the heck do you catch a catfish on a jerkbait? He nailed it. My poor little jerkbait got molested by a nasty catfish. Got a white bass here right at the boat. Yeah.
That was a keeper.
Yep. Barely.
That's we know they're on the reef now.
Using that jig.
Dang it. What
Is
happened?
it?
The boat drifted in on it and held me in the way.
If I would have extended my net, it may would have got him.
Yeah. They had to come off that other thing.
He was like at the edge of it.
Well, I think we're good. Oh, I'm gonna use that. I'll use it. That was a mistake there. We just blew it. I probably tried to rush it too much.
So he just lost a fish on a jig on this riprap with this nasty looking dock. And it got up to the boat and jumped off right at the edge of the net. So that's the only keeper we've had so far. Yeah, it's a keeper. It wasn't no 3-pounder plus, but it was just a basic keeper. Yeah. Caught one little fish on a jig. It is. Nope. Don't net it. You don't have to net it.
Yeah, I know, but it may still get. Pull your rod up so it won't hit the net.
Huh?
I was gonna say, keep
That's
the
why I
hook
said
out
not
of
to
the net.
net it.
That's what you're seeing in there.
I don't know, they were on bottom. These wouldn't be on bottom. I mean, these would, yeah. Fish I seen was on bottom. Give me them pliers. I got it. I know. Got one. It's a good one, whatever it is. Oh, is that a bass? It came off, I think. Was it a bass? It jumped. It's a Pose crankbait. It's an old school crankbait. I've got one other one. That's where I caught him last time. I was on jig. There's a big old white fish. No, no, they don't jump. They came totally out of the water.
I might have to plug it and throw my rod in.
What? What do you mean? Yeah. Yeah, if it's way far out there, you got to. Got one. That may be a white bass. It feels like it is.
May not be.
No, it is. Don't worry about it.
I thought you'd get my
That one, no, that one out there jumped out of the water. And it was far out there. These are right here at the boat. I need your pliers though. Let me keep them up here so I can get them off quick.
There's water big time down there.
Well, it ain't draining nothing out.
It's full of water. You know what? That belt may not be working. Which one is it? The second one?
The bottom one. The very bottom right one.
All the way over?
Right under the power button.
It ain't working. I got the little siphon thing.
Why would it be leaking?
I got a little crank in
Did you know you do, or you may?
it. No, I do. Something.
Really?
Oh. It ain't.
See that big fish, it was out there.
You another one?
Yeah.
Loading these little stripers, ain't
Yeah, they're out at the boat though, and the bass or whatever I caught out there was at the very end of my cast.
So you're trying to ease that weight. Look. Apparently, when you come up is when they're hitting in at the bottom. Ain't
Yeah.
it? I ain't doing no good on the jig, 'cause I don't do nothing. I'm gonna put
I caught them here on a jig before. That's what I caught them on. There ain't much structure, like you don't feel much here.
you gotta get that one.
Huh?
Jig out of the carpet, just with the face.
Get your scissors.
Good thing about the carpet, it's so rotted. It's right on.
If that one I had got off, it was, if it's a bass, it's a 4-pounder at least. Yeah. Cause I seen it come jump out of the water. You maybe you'll see it on camera.
You don't know where it's at.
It was out in here. It's at the very end of my cast. Huh? Yeah, no, my cast would have been over here.
Come here, come here, come here, come here. Yeah, got him.
I don't know
He
if
ain't
it's,
big, but he's a keeper.
I don't know.
Oh, he's a keeper.
Pretty close.
Bigger than that one I had last week. Tail's about gone, man. He's easy.
Be close.
He's long.
Yeah, it should be. Maybe it's a keeper. On a jig again. We'll measure it and see. It's gonna be 15 inches. Yep, he's 15 and a half. Okay, we finally got a keeper. So all but the one fish I've had off today has came off of windblown rocky banks with a jig. Yeah, 2 of them. The one I had was a crankbait up kind of shallow. It looked like a good fish, but I'm not sure if it's a bass or not. It looked like it was.
Here he comes, you ready? It might be a carp.
It's a drum.
Dang drum. I need to measure that thing. That might be my record thing. Shoot. Wonder how long they got to be. Bring this on trash.
Yeah. Guarantee it's gonna be bigger than that.
Huh?
I guarantee it's gonna be bigger than that.
Made an old sheephead around 18, 20 inches.
Last cast.
To go,
Huh?
to go.
Yeah.
Leave right down that one pile rock.
Huh?
Leave it right there. Just think some of them weighed in.
Yeah.
That's the reason it takes so long. Is the longer weigh in.
Actual last cast.
That bird, I put it right in front of his face. See that bird?
Really?
I put it right off his beak. I mean, he like ran back, he didn't know what kind of fell in front of him. I didn't mean to do it.
Alright.
I was like, you know, I just thought that means there's food there. Oh, he didn't leave her to, it almost hit him in the back. I didn't even know he was there. I just threw it in there. I thought he was.
As you've seen, our tournament didn't go as well as we would have liked, but we still had fun. I guess that's what really matters. We had one fish that we could have weighed in, but we didn't. We just threw it back. We had 2, possibly 3 get off that would have kept. One of them being, looks like probably a 4-pounder on the crankbait. If we could have done anything different, I think I probably would have went to the lower end of the lake instead of the middle and upper end where we went. I think it'd be a little clearer water, maybe easier to see the reaction baits like the jerk bait and spinner baits, chatter baits, stuff like that. Probably done about the same thing, hit some deep stuff and shallow stuff both. If I could have put more time into the lake and practicing, I would have found out more grass areas. I think that'd been a really key thing, to know where all the grass is, and to know, because it's all under the water right now. You can't see it by just driving by. You have to know where it is and find it. So I think that's probably one of the main things that would have helped us, if we knew where good grass was. But we had a fun day, good tournament, good turnout. There's like 93 boats, I think. It took 19 pounds to win. It took 12 pounds, I think, to get a check. 12 or 13. If we had our fish that we had on that got off, we would have still not been in a check. We'd been right there under it, probably 10, 11 pounds, I guess. Does this make me want to do more tournaments? Somewhat. Maybe here every now and then, not dedicated to a trail and to constantly doing it like every weekend, stuff like that. I still want to have freedom to do other stuff that I want to do. Tournaments are fun, but they can also turn into a job, which used to be my dream. I don't think it is anymore. I think more of the store and the gear and maybe testing out gear on this YouTube channel, stuff like that. It's more what I want to do now. We'll see. I could see doing some more. I would like to get more into co-angler tournaments and maybe a few kayak tournaments. I'd like to do the Bassmaster Nation or Bass Nation kayak tournament on Chickamauga in November. I'm definitely want to do that. That's about it though. We had a fun day. Thanks for watching. We lost way more fish than we're used to, but that's part of it. See y'all.